you're supposed to be this action hero that's in a movie. Everything's just so, like I said, intense. You gotta play your role all the time. You can't break character, ever.
Warning. If you are one that is easily triggered, click off now. These are cold facts, ugly truths in my opinion. You've been warned.
What's the craziest thing you got the ick for?
I don't like to see happiness sometimes. I don't know. I just saw a man like smiling, like, you know, after a party when you're popping balloons, and like he was popping the balloon and he was like playing with it before he popped it, and I looked over and I was just like, all the sexual tension leaving the room.
So this is why you're single, I guess.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's my fault.
Sometimes, if you're having fun and she's not included, the girl's not included, the woman's not included, there should be no fun happening at all, right? You ever been like in the living room watching TV, or been on your phone scrolling and your homeboy sends you something that's funny, you start laughing, and then she look over out of nowhere, come clear from the bedroom, you in the living room, and she, what the f is funny? I want to know what's funny. I want to laugh too. It's like, yo, can I just enjoy my moment with my homie? No, I'm your homie too. Then if you don't tell her, then oh, you doing something, yeah, that's such and such and such. Oh, but I bet you it's a bitch. I bet you it's a female. I bet you it's a half naked female. Like, nah. I'm literally laughing at motherfucking clip from SpongeBob. How about them fucking apples? Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Well, let me see. And then you show her, she's like, yeah. And then she just goes and proceeds to go about her way. Because she wasn't included, she feels like you shouldn't be laughing. She feels like the guys can't laugh, you know? The homegirl said that he was playing with the balloon before he popped it. Like, it's like at certain ages, you just let certain things go. It probably wasn't the fact that he was happy that ticked her off. It was the fact that he was doing something that was childish that ticked her off, right? You know, sometimes women just expect men to be in frame all the time, as in they don't want you laughing, they don't want you joking, they don't want you dangerous all the time. They want you so intense all the time. And it's like, damn, shorty, like, you don't have to be intense all the time. And if you need someone that's intense all the time, maybe you should be looking somewhere else. Maybe you should be looking for a hyper masculine man, because that's what you are looking for, because you are obviously some sort of masculine, right? You have to be masculine to want a hyper masculine. Now, I'm not saying like he should be just goofing off day in, day out, being extra childish, over childish about, you know, I know men, grown men pushing 30 that are just childish for no reason. It's like the childish where, okay, you cracked a couple jokes, or, you know, we're in a rough house for a little bit, and when I say stop, it should be stop, right? I had enough is enough, but you keep going, you keep on pushing. And then you want to say, oh yeah, that's just how I am. Nah, it's not just how you are. If somebody tells you to stop, it's time to stop, bro. You too old for this shit. At some age, at some time, at a point in your life, it shouldn't even be in your moveset, bro. You could call it moveset. It shouldn't even be in your moveset. You see what I'm saying? You should not be doing certain things past a certain age. But you can't just expect someone, just because they are grown now, right, to not have any humor to them or be lighthearted about certain things. You still gotta be able to laugh, you still gotta be able to joke around, you know, you still gotta have that sense of humor, because females, for the most part, like a sense of humor. That is one of the things that's part of the game, having a sense of humor. See what I'm saying? That's one aspect of it. And attracting females. Females love funny guys, right? And maybe she just won a one-off situation, or not a one-off, but a rare case of a female that doesn't have any sense of humor, that is dry and drab, and she just thinks that you're supposed to be this action hero that's in a movie. Everything's just so, like I said, intense. You gotta play your role all the time. You can't break character, ever. man, like I'm this way, from this way 80% of the time. I get my other 20% to explore my other emotions. You know, I still am human, you know. I have more emotions than serious, anger, protect, defend, right? That's not an emotion, that's an act. But you get what I'm saying. I don't have to exude this 24/7. And if you are a person that has to be one way 100% of the time, it's like, come on. Nobody's 100% all the time. At least she understands that this is not normal, you know? And it says she's single, and you can't be so critical of people, right? Some expectations that people place on others is ludicrous, man. It blows my mind. You're gonna put this type of standard, this type of expectation on a person when you can't even hold up to the expectation yourself, baby. You couldn't even meet me at the same standard that you're trying to meet someone else at, right? Where are you gonna find this in somebody that's going to conform to your unrealistic expectations? And this is not even just in homeboy not being able to play with a balloon. They want them to make X amount of money. They think they make X amount of money. And when they finally see that they don't make X amount of money, they just disqualify them from the whole playing field. Just off of one expectation. It's just one out of a plethora of them. Don't be so hard on guys, right? That's pretty much the main message of today. Don't be so hard on guys, right? We are still human, as so you are. It's okay to take instructions from your girlfriend sometimes. They don't mean that she leads the relationship, right? It's okay for someone to be able to have a lighthearted moment or lighthearted joke, you know, joke around sometimes. As long as they're not doing it 24/7, as long as it's not a problem, it's okay. They don't mean that they're just immature. That doesn't mean that. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, make sure to dot your I's and cross your T's. It's your boy Alex. I'll catch y'all in the next one.